It's Matthew. It's chapter 14, verse 1. This is called, and I'm sad to say, the death of John. And about this time, Herod, the regional ruler, heard what was being said about Jesus. And he said to his servant, "This has to be John the Baptizer, come back from the dead. That's why he's able to work miracles." Herod had John arrested, put him in chains, and sent him to prison to placate Herodias, his brother Philip's wife. John had provoked Herod by naming his relationship with Herodias as adultery. Herod wanted to kill him, but he was afraid because many people revered John as a prophet of God. But at his birthday celebration, he got his chance. Herodias' daughter provided the entertainment by dancing for the guests. She swept Herod away. In his drunken enthusiasm, he promised her on an oath anything she wanted. Already coached by mother, she was ready. "Give me, served on a platter, the head of John the Baptizer." That sobered the king up fast. Unwilling to lose face with his guests, he did it. Ordered John's head cut off and presented on a platter. She in turn gave it to her mother. Later, John's disciples got the body and gave it a reverent burial and reported it to Jesus. When Jesus got the news, he slipped away by boat to an out-of-the-way place by himself. But unsuccessfully, someone saw him and word got around. Soon, a lot of people from the nearby villages walked around the lake to where he was. When he saw them coming, he was overcome with pity, and he healed their sick. Toward the evening, the disciples approached him. "We're out in the country and it's getting late. Dismiss the people so they can go back to their villages and get some supper." But Jesus said, "There's no need to dismiss them. Give them supper." "All we have is 5 loaves and 2 fish, they said. "Bring them here." Jesus then had the people sit down on the grass. He then took 5 loaves and 2 fish, and he lifted his face to heaven in prayer. He blessed, he broke, and he gave the bread to his disciples. The disciples gave the food to the congregation, and they all ate their fill. They gathered 12 baskets of leftovers, and about 5,000 were fed. As soon as the meal was finished, he insisted that the disciples get in the boat and go on ahead to the other side. While he dismissed the people, with the crowd dispersed, he climbed the mountain so he could be by himself and pray. And he stayed there alone late into the night. Meanwhile, the boat was out to sea. When the wind came up against them, they were battered by the waves. At about 4 o'clock in the morning, Jesus came toward them, walking on water. They were scared. "A ghost!" they said, crying in terror. But Jesus was quick to comfort them. "Courage. It's me. Don't be afraid." Peter, suddenly bold, said, "Master, if it's really you, call me to come to you on the water." Jesus said, "Come." Jumping out onto the boat, Peter walked on the water to Jesus, but when he looked down at the waves churning beneath his feet, he lost his nerve, and he started to sink. He cried, "Master, save me!" Jesus didn't hesitate. He reached down and he grabbed his hand, and then he said, "Faint-hearted, what got into you?" The two then climbed into the boat, and the wind died down. The disciples in the boat, having watched the whole thing, worshiped Jesus, saying, "This is it. You're God's son for sure." On return, they beached the boat at Gennesaret. When people got wind that he was back, though, they sent word through the neighborhood and rounded up all the sick, who asked for permission to touch the edge of his coat, and whoever touched it was healed. Jesus' reputation for healing has spread throughout the land. The irony is, Jesus still continues to heal. If Jesus died on the cross and can be resurrected, that's the evidence of healing. He's come to heal a world full of broken hearts. That's what he means by saying, to heal that broken heart, a process of unity and reconciliation. So today, think about how Jesus has healed these people. Think about how people crave healing. Think about a world where people still believe that Jesus heals, myself included. And you can, by calling on his name, and keep on the positive.